She was born a star. That was her personality.
Florence Broadhurst, enigmatic Australian and flamboyant entrepreneur, sung and danced in 1920s Shanghai, owned a fashion boutique in 1930s London, then swept into Sydney society as an artist during the 50s. Internationally renowned for her bold wallpaper designs, she was brutally murdered in 1977.
I think that the really key thing that we wanted this film to be about was actually to break down the fact that the media have sensationalised Florence's death, and that's how she's been mostly remembered, and everyone that was close to her, that's the thing that they were most upset about, and we said, no, this is actually a celebration of her life.
Australian women need colours on their wall and fabrics to match, even if they don't know it yet. Oh, for goodness sake! I think it's fair to say that what I had in my head was what Sydney had been waiting for.
After we'd done a lot of research and talked to many people who would quite often imitate her and start doing her voice, and then I went, that's it. She can tell her own stories.
It was never a star is born. A star is made through sheer hard work. Never been there. No idea where it is. No, can't say it rings a bell. Well, all right, I was born there.
Quite often the public Florence, the Florence that she presented to the media, was very different to the real story, and that was a real challenge. How do we tell that in the documentary? That on one hand she might be saying something to a journalist, but what was really going on? And that's when we came up with the idea of using all sorts of ways to play with media and styles.
I was born into a very wealthy grazing dynasty. And I was trying to get out from the day I could tap.
No matter what, you're telling a story, and a story should hook people in. And I think the best documentaries, and many of the ones that have now been getting theatrical release, like Touching the Void, Meet the Freemans and so on, had a really clever dramatic structure that takes you on a journey.